All right, what's going on, internet? So it's just Matt right now. Um, holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit! I'm freaking out, guys. I am losing my fucking mind. So, if you don't know, this is gonna be holy shit or fucking could be a shut up Snapchat. Also could be a fucking to Ballpark. I don't really know solo thing. I don't know what to call it. Regardless, this is gonna come out probably as a holy shit. Because holy fucking shit, trades are happening. Baseball is going wild, guys. Joe and I just did the episode that I don't know when that's going to be out, but it should be out pretty soon. Of the lockout, ending. But now free agency is just going absolutely wild, going fucking crazy. Then it's not even necessarily free agency; it's trades. Trades are going fucking nuts. Okay, because so today alone, you guys know I'm a Twins fan, huge Twins fan. There's been a whole bunch of signings, minor league signings and shit like that. Like Matt Strom and a few other guys went to the fucking Red Sox, and a few other smaller names went places. Nelly Cruz to the fucking Nationals, which is insane. Whole bunch of signings. Some pretty big, some not so big. But the meat here is in the trades right now, particularly from my Twins. Let me tell you, it's wild. So just this morning, they traded for Sonny Gray. Traded away Chase Petty, their number 7 overall prospect, who they just got in the 2021 draft, who I was very high on. Looks insane, okay? This kid throws 102. He's going to be wild with the Reds, especially if they come up. He's going to be nuts. So, Sonny Gray, excellent trade. So now we get to the end of the night here. It's about 8 o'clock, and I'm at work, and my buddy comes up to me, and he says, the Twins just traded Josh Donaldson, and the shortstop we got, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who I like to call the Flying Falafel, to the Yankees for Gary Sanchez and Gio Urshela. Now, on paper, the trade looks like ass. Now, I did check it on baseball trade values. Donaldson was at a negative $19 million value, which is wild. IKF, pretty about a $9-10 million value, which is pretty reasonable. And then you got, of course, Ben Rortvedt also going to the Yankees. So the trade on baseball trade values looks pretty good for the Twins. They dump a lot of salary that they weren't going to use, or that dump a lot of big salary from a guy who, likely wasn't going to stick around for the long term. But they went out and got Gio Urshela, who's a very young third baseman, and they got Gary Sanchez, who, why would you trade Mitch Garver in the first place if you're just going to get someone who's slightly worse, who's a worse fielder and a worse hitter than Mitch Garver? So here's my thought process. The Twins are going to make a huge fucking splash. And this is why I don't know what to call this, because I don't know if it's a reaction video to something huge that just happened or if it's going to be me speculating about all this. But this is fucking wild, man. This is insane that this happened. This trade is fucking nuts, dude. Because on paper, it does not look like a good trade in the slightest. Gary Sanchez, you used to be a superstar. Just hasn't been the same since. Or just really, really isn't the player that he used to be. Gio Urshela, a very good young player, is not Josh Donaldson, mind you. Even a bad Josh Donaldson is a very, very good player. Even a Josh Donaldson that's hitting .250 with only 28 home runs, still an excellent glove. Excellent fielder. And to get Sonny Gray earlier in the day, as well as a shortstop the day prior, this is insane. And this is why I think the Twins are going to do something fucking huge. So we got to keep a lookout for that. This whole day has been just nuts. This whole fucking chunk of time, this whole window of free agency that MLB is going through right now has been just crazy. Okay. It hasn't really kicked off officially, and it hasn't really hit me how nuts this is until really until right now, because we haven't had a big move like this yet. The biggest move we've had was the Twins' very first, like they had the first trade, and I think this is only the second trade too. I don't think anyone else has been traded. I think this is the second trade. I think the Twins are already here wheeling and dealing while everybody's sleeping, which is again wild to me because the Twins, they're not known for that. We're not known for trading it as all these guys. Like, I have MLB Tonight on as well. I'm kind of watching this in the background as I wait for. Sorry about that. That's big chips. Maybe we can edit that out. Actually, no, she's gonna leave it in because it was hilarious. Like, it's insane that this shit is happening. Like, I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say on this. I'm losing my mind because of this. I really wanted to record this with Joe so we could actually have a legitimate conversation about this, but I had to get something out. I had to react to this. I had to get something out for this. Otherwise, I was going to feel like an idiot for not. And hopefully this video isn't crazy long like our post-lockout episode of Ballpark. But man, like, I gotta find my phone again. I gotta keep it updating Twitter. I don't know where it is. There it is. Like, I don't get this. This is wild, dude. So all these players are signing everywhere. All this shit is happening, and I am just so confused. Now, all of Twins Twitter is freaking out about this because, of course, Gary Sanchez. He's just a catching version of Miguel Sano, who Twins fans absolutely despise. I mean, not all of us do, but like, this is wild. I'm freaking out. Because, and I'm just reiterating the same things. All right, instead of doing that, I'm going to talk about some of the other moves that have happened. Instead of just rehashing the same thing I have been over and over again, I'm going to talk about some of the things that happened. There's the Yankees with the graphic for the Donaldson, Tanner Fulef, and Ben Rortvedt, which is insane. So actually, here, let me go to my group chat that has a lot of the moves that have happened already. So there's that one, Donaldson, yada yada yada. Workhead, who that is. Oh, something I should add, since we sometimes talk about football. Tom Brady is unretired officially. Said it on Instagram or some shit. That's pretty wild too. Brad Boxberger is re-signing with the Brewers. Not that really matters. Nick Whitgren signed with the Cardinals. Nationals signed Anibal Sanchez. Red Sox signed Jake Diekman. Nationals signed Avery Adrianza. Trevor Story, of course, is still unsigned. And that's why, part of the reason why I think the Twins are going to do something big here, because we still got Trevor Story available, still got Carlos Correa available, still got all these crazy names available yet that the Twins can drop a bomb on. Tomorrow morning, they could drop an absolute fucking nuke. Hell, they have still time tonight to drop a nuke. Okay. This is wild. I had to react to this. So that's why we're doing a video, and that's why I'm just rambling on about the signings that have happened. Vince Velasquez signed with the Red Sox, or White Sox, excuse me. Yeah, no, it's nuts. It's nuts. This is the most rapid, fast-paced free agency we've ever seen, and there is a reason for that. That's a thing. Like, the fact that they had this lockout set this up perfectly, and it's excellent because it's so much press for baseball, and it's bringing more eyes to baseball. If unintentionally, it's still like people are now paying attention to what their favorite team might do because of this. People are looking at people who might not even be that big of fans of baseball. Casual fans are losing their shit right now because of all the crazy moves that are happening. Like, the fucking Nelson Cruz signing with the Nationals is wild. There is a fucking universal DH, which is wild to me. The fact that he was even an option for the Nationals is wild, because you would think he would sign with someone out west, or possibly because he was rumored Dodgers and Padres were the favorites, and it was basically between them, but he ends up going to the fucking Nationals. Where the hell did that come from? So all these crazy moves are happening, and this fucking crazy offseason is going to continue. And mark my words, I don't quite know how long I've gone, but mark my words, the Minnesota Twins are going to have a wild offseason, and I cannot fucking wait. And with that being said, I don't really know how long this is. I don't know how Megan would want this to be. I don't know how long she'll upload. I don't know. I fucking don't know. And regardless, I'll send it. Regardless, she'll edit it. It might be uploaded. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Holy Shit. Holy shit, I cannot talk. So yeah, be on the lookout for this month's fucking Bad Ping and Teen Twits and other Ballpark or other episodes of the Ballpark and more holy shits depending on the various moves that happen. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.